today's vlog. As requested, we have what's next for DMR. We sort of touched on this in the journey, but the last week has been filled with ideas and self-reflection time. So what I'm going to do is take you guys to the gym, show you what we're working on in regards to just jazzing the place up a little bit, and how I'm thinking when the doors open again. What a weird time. Like, you sort of get into the, saying goodbye to mum, you sort of get into the habit of, not the habit, but the routine of where you are now. So coming back's really interesting, and to be honest, my mindset is we're on the start line again. So this is really, really exciting. Completely on a brand new canvas. So
they call me FLACAO.
So I'll take you on a bit of a tour of what we've done just to clean up a little bit. So we tidied this up. So we moved in last year in November, and it was actually a pretty rushed process because you can't really move a gym. It has to be done over a weekend if you want to stay open for the following week. So we moved in, and I put up my hand. I was a little bit lazy and not finishing everything. So this desk was originally like across there, and it took up a lot. So now what we've done is we've just opened up the reception area a little bit, or the walking area a little bit. So we've got the desk there. We've got a chalkboard wall. We don't have a message on here or a TV with, you know, some images or upcoming workshops, events, etc. coming down. And we just painted this, tidied this up, and get some going to get on that bench, trying to get some little like storage boxes underneath for the kids that play at 9:30, or just some books maybe, or little things. And then there we'll probably just have like a little 2-seater lounge shelving put in behind there for our hats, shirts, shakers, etc. And another shelf along there too, which will be cool. We've got these little plant things that we're gonna paint that strip black and then put them along there, so that will tie in really nicely with the reception area. And then we painted this, but what I like about this, we still gotta paint that, but we're gonna have like a bar across between those two, a bar between those two, and then a bar between those two. And we're gonna have our rings that's over there. As you can see, our rings coming off there, just to utilize the space more. And then we'll have some hooks they can hang on, so we can do our Supermans, rows, etc., and we can really utilize the space to the best advantage. So we'll take it upstairs. What we're going to add here is just a little handrail, so you can hold on to on the right. So we walk up the stairs. Love this caging. I think it's epic. In gyms, as gym owners, if anyone's watching this, know in winter the mats shrink, so we need to silicone them down. But we'll paint that, put that whiteboard up there. This is just our little storage room for like boxing gloves, other mats. There's no light on here at the moment, and whatnot. Then we come up to our boxing bag. So that whiteboard's going to get removed, tidy these mats up, and then we're going to space these bags out a little bit better, and we're going to anchor them to the ground. What we found was 2 of them actually fell down because we punched them too hard. We didn't have them anchored to the ground, and we're going to take up the clits 2 more notches. That way they're nice and firm, and we've got it spaced out here. So as you can see, this is like, this wall as well is going to be painted with a cool little message on there. One of the things we've got our trainers to do this weekend is coming up with their favourite quote that they best relate to, and we're going to have them around in the gym. Really cool personal development hub that's happening here. A little teaser just dropped there. So that's the gym, that's the downstairs area. We got our bodyweight, boxing, stairs space up here. We've got a little step that will come here. It's a little bit of a drop down there, so we're adding a little step there. So training, online resources, workshops, meditation and yoga. Now this is the first look inside to everything that we're creating here. Think of this space as your go-to space for everything. We're connecting the dots. It's a personal development hub. We're bringing everything, we're tying everything together. We mentioned this in the journey, it's about connecting the dots, and that's what we want to do. We want to connect the dots. We believe that with the trainers, the people that we have, the mentorship that we're getting done on ourselves, and the personal development that we're working on doing on ourselves, and in correlation with the great success that 30 Days, 30 Challenge is having, and I don't mean success by the volume of people that we had, I mean by the impact it's having and the change it's having. The little 1% of shifts that we've been implementing into their lives have been having huge changes. So we want to connect the dots. We don't think that we're just training. We believe that that's a core aspect of us, and we think that brings the energy and brings the vibe. Don't get me wrong. So that's staying there. That's completely staying there. Online resources, so you have access to online resources from workshop recordings to workouts that we've been filming at the moment whilst we've been in this period. So you get a fully coached live workout from comfort of your home if you can't make it to the gym. Yogas, meditations, so much. Workshops is our biggest one, bringing in experts in emotions, thoughts, leadership, gut health, everything that you can think of for optimization and getting an amazing quality of life. Everything that you can possibly think of, relationships, morning routines, we're all dialing into workshops. And then we've got our meditation and yoga, finding the stillness. There's so much beauty in stillness, and as we know, we can endure more and build up more resilience, where we already train here. Everyone that comes here can endure a hard workout, but the beauty is in the stillness and the 1% of shifts that we've been implementing into the 30 Days, 30 Challenges, which we're going to bring back in here. So I'm just fucking pumped, to be honest with you, and we're all pumped. So the whole team's so excited to get back in here, and it's going to be epic. Branding is so important, and to me and to our team, branding essentially means the emotional attachment and the attachment that people identify themselves within that brand. We want to be a brand that people identify their own personal journey and identify community and family vibes. So we need to be able to come up with a name and a brand and a messaging that allows people to attach their own growth journey, not just training, like we said, workshops, everything that you can think of, their own growth journey in every aspect of their life, but also connecting that with like-minded people in a family-orientated space. So who will this be for? This will be for anyone that wants to elevate their life in every aspect. They want to elevate their vitality, their energy, their relationships, their routines, their habits, controlling their emotions and their thoughts. There's so much that's going to go into it. So for someone that is vibrant and loves teamwork and encouragement and a group, but also wants their own self-growth journey, people that want more from their life, go-getters, that's who it's going to be for. Who is it not going to be for is more important, because we want to make sure that this space is filled with higher, vibrant people that want more from life, that want to be around a community, that have high energy. That's who it's for. Who it's not for is the people that come in and it's another Tuesday or it's another Wednesday, and they don't really want to be here, and they don't actually recognize how grateful it is to be able to train and move our bodies. For people that lower the mood or judge other people for their own growth journey, that ridicule and make judgments into what we're doing and don't have an open mind.